didn't know he was infertile. Yeah, can men be barren?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Midtown Malfunction. I am Carson Taylor.
I'm Ryan Adams. We have to share a mic because of what's happening right now. You'll see.
Well, we got some special guests with us. We have...
Oh, I'm Ryan, by the way.
Hey, do you know that this chair is sitting on the mic stand, so it's crooked?
That's fine.
No, it's a crooked chair.
Right.
If you're watching on video,
Crooked.
your house is fine.
That's fine.
If you're watching this on video in the mountains, don't worry.
We're just as high as you are.
We're here with Zeke Buckhaults and Dan Alten.
Dan Alten.
Zeke Buckhaults.
Zeke Buckhaults. You're
Let me
laughing at your
just-
own name.
Let me just point out.
Yeah, Zeke told them a fake name.
I just need to point out how y'all.
Zeke told you a fake name years ago, Carson, and he's been laughing
You know,
about
my
it
name's
ever
William
since.
Tucker Buckhaults.
I was gonna
Really?
say his name is not Zeke.
Yeah,
How'd you come up with Zeke?
it's a family thing.
It's a
So my-
it's a family name they didn't give me.
See, look.
They did give it to me. So all right.
All right, it's story time, guys. We're coming in hot. It's already story time. Let's
So
go.
my parents, both of their dads died when they were young, like 11 and 13 respectively.
That's how old the dads were?
Yeah. They both wanted to honor their dads by giving them their names, but their names
Yeah.
were Alvin and Elbert. And they didn't want to name me
Okay.
Alvin Elbert Buckhaults, so they gave me two other family names. And
I'm sorry.
Elbert,
Those
when
are
he was
very old
16,
names.
lied about his age and hopped trains and told everybody and joined the Air Force and told everybody to call him Zeke.
Yeah.
So they just gave me the name.
You don't
that
need
they-
to lie about your age to hop trains.
You did, and
Hobos aren't going to be like, we need to see some ID.
he lied about his age for the Air Force.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, did you just jump on the back of this moving freight train? We're
We're gonna need to see some ID.
And you know what? We got a clip. Right there. It's already
You can't.
happening.
Hey, this 12-year-old's trying to eat some of our cans of beans.
I think you can tell who's more under the influence of life.
That's a
than the
video of
other
you
ones.
guys on the TV, but not from now.
Yeah, we've been doing this where we've been just playing the
fun.
episode before
Okay.
as the background.
I can do commentary over
It's-
Justin
yeah,
Stanger.
exactly.
He hasn't hit the pod yet.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, now
We're
y'all are the first guests to have
Hell
on the
yeah.
podcast. Now,
Who touched
Dan
it?
Alten.
Just in the audio.
Everything from that moment is just blurred.
Now,
It's just a solid bar.
now
of audio.
we're in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Like, when he finished that story, like, what did any of that have to do with the Matrix?
Oh, is that what this is about?
No.
Who
but
said The Matrix?
Our background of the podcast is the Matrix, and
Oh,
like
okay.
we're big. We both love the Matrix, and it ends up getting talked about almost every episode.
Yeah.
We're obviously going to talk about it this
well, no,
episode. 'cause
we
we've
don't
already
have to.
started a conversation.
I was just
about it.
saying, y'all's with the microphones.
Oh, that's lightsaber.
You guys ever
noises.
seen my? I just saw it recently, but the DVD version of The Matrix with the deleted scenes, where Morpheus pulls out a little jar of applesauce, and then is like, "If you need help taking the pill, you can put it in the applesauce." He's like, red pill, blue pill. Also, I've got a cup of water and some applesauce, if that helps.
I'm like, really was.
There was a pause that happened where I was like, "This is a fucking bit."
No, it's
There's
real.
No fucking deleted
It's
scene.
Mott's. It's Mott's.
Is this like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's
It's
Nest?
Mott's.
Is this One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest when he's throwing the thing and he's
Hey, that would be great if in the Matrix that he pulls out a little thing and they show like the label, like they do the whole like it's clearly product placement. It's called Mott's.
One is daytime. One is nighttime.
It's making me very uncomfortable how close to falling off your flip flop is in that video.
Oh, dude, that's all right. It's part
You're
of the
flopping
vibe.
it, dude. It's like
cool.
it looks like you ever do the pencil where it makes the pencil look
Yeah,
bendy?
dude.
That's what you're doing with your flip flop.
This reminds me of the pre-taped call-in show from the Mr. Yours the Mr. Show sketch of the pre-taped call-in show. It's him running a public access call-in show, but it's pre-taped. So people keep calling in, and they're like, "Yeah, I would love to talk about gardening." And he's like, "That was last week's topic." Sorry. Whoa. Zeke just tried to pass a a legal beverage to a cat. That was fucked up.
That's that mojo.
Would you give a cat?
Yeah, didn't I thought I gave you.
Do you think cats can have weed juice, liquid stuff?
Can I just
Did I give you one already?
no?
Oh wait, I did drink one earlier.
No,
That's
no,
right.
no, 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 no. You can have another one, but I thought I had another one.
Let's throw things.
Let's
I'm
not,
sorry. It was gonna.
Let's not throw things.
It was gonna slide.
Their
Wow.
downstairs neighbor is an old woman who is in Vietnam.
Yeah, she's trying to make America great again.
Well, there weren't women in Vietnam, really, were there? I guess you in the military. What? I don't know what that means.
So, for those that aren't nerds in the audience, I guess
Namekian.
That's Piccolo.
the people, Piccolo, his people. There are no Namekian women
Oh.
at all. Like they just.
So what do? They breed with
They
other
multiply.
people?
I
Or
was about to say what they do
self-multiply?
when I realized I'm not sure.
You
They
don't know.
split. So like,
Well, there's religious groups like that too, where they'll be like, well, there's this island in Greece that only dudes can live on, and it's been like 500 years. There've been like 3 ladies ever who have like gotten onto it, and it's crazy because all 3 of them, it's like it'll be like some girl who's like, I stole a boat and I went there in 1580. And I was there for 2 days, and then they kicked me out. And you're like, well, there must be a bunch of those. But then you look, and you're like, well, all 3 of them are mentioned. So, like, there must just been those fucking 3. But I was like, how the fuck do they do it? And they like, when you have a baby, they're just like, yeah, this baby's going to live on that island that's just dudes. So quickly take it over there. And then, like, there's that group, the Shakers, maybe? Quakers? No, not Quakers. Shakers, I think. But they didn't have sex. They were like a religious, like Christian Amish type thing.
Yeah.
And they didn't have sex, so they only would convert people. And then they were like, part of their doctrine was like, yeah, we're all going to die out. Because none of us are fucking. They're like, so eventually we'll convert everybody, and then there will just be no new babies. And then we'll be gone. And then, yeah, that group, like, died out. Because they ran out of converting.
was it the last guy like the mist? He's like, I can't turn back now.
Yeah, he's like,
No
the last guy was like, well, maybe I can fuck.
No New Babies is a great punk album name.
No New Babies.
No New Babies.
The Dead Kennedys, they recorded in 1983, but it came out in 1992.
It's just, it's nuts to me that people will argue that white people have no culture, and the island with just dudes exists.
It's like, have you seen Charlie Kaufman movies?
Come on, man. They're not fucking.
You heard
dude.
Smash
That's
Mouth?
culture.
No, you think not fucking is white dude vibe?
I think a bunch of dudes living on an island and kicking all
Yeah.
the women out is very white.
I'm not
male.
disagreeing with
It's
that.
very-
I think what
Very Greek, apparently.
Yeah.
Very Greek.
when I think of white dudes, I think of horny bros. Whereas
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a group where I would be like, it's just, I guess stereotypically, I imagine like old Chinese dudes on an island being like, we don't need a lady. Like, why would you need ladies? We've got scrolls and yeah. But I guess when I think of white dudes, I picture an island of dudes, like white guys, and they're like building a boat to go to spring break. Yeah, they're like first mission. Yeah. Yeah.
They have a trusty cricket.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where's
dude.
that movie, Pixar?
That would be great.
Pixar?
Yeah.
Castaway, but he's
Mulan.
really fucking horny.
Yeah.
Mulan 3.
Yeah.
From the clips in the trailer, he's not fucking.
Yeah. Do you think he ate his own cum in cast?
Tale of adventure.
What is the current Pixar where the kid is the eye patch? I keep seeing ads for it.
Elio?
Yeah, what is like the thing?
Me and my girlfriend was supposed to see it. He wants to get abducted by aliens. And
Who
then he
doesn't?
does.
Who doesn't want to be horrifically experimented on in ways that give you horrible PTSD for the rest of your life?
Necessarily mean that you are gonna get you're gonna get probed and whatnot.
Not a lot of people have positive experiences, and even then, it's like I know people who have like think they've seen like Bigfoot and stuff, and they're like the whole life they're like, that'd be fun. You just see Bigfoot, and then you meet them, you run into them, and you're like, so you saw Bigfoot, and they're like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I don't know what reality is anymore. They're like, I don't know what to believe.
We went to the.
Are the Rugrats real?
We went to the largest.
Holy shit.
It's the largest Bigfoot research and museum facility in America, and it's in the Blue Ridge Mountains in Georgia. And we went on a bachelor party trip.
Hell yeah.
And we went to that fucking Sasquatch museum, and the dude was very serious, dude.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like his life depended on this. And they had a.
Well, Sasquatches abduct women, apparently.
They had a giant, a 3-foot long Sasquatch turd behind
Holy
a case,
shit, that's
behind a
awesome.
glass that you could look at. And yeah, they had a Sasquatch
cool.
turd, and they had a Sasquatch skull. And then Curtis did that Google thing where you could take a picture of it, and then he was like, "Yeah, I found this on a Halloween website for $2,000." I was like, "Damn." Not the shit, but the skull.
Bars.
The turd was on there too, though, but not on a Halloween website. That's Easter.
I was like, I
Like
feel
the
like
Easter turd.
I feel like any 10
What, you think these
determined man-
bunnies are just...
No, dude. Any group of guys can make that turd exist. Like I feel like
Have you ever combined your turd with friends' turds to make a big turd?
I feel like that's what happened, man.
That would be all. I took a poop when I first got here. We should have
Yeah, we could have collected it.
saran wrap.
Like,
down.
Could have made it like those drip sandcastles.
Yeah.
Song popped in my head.
Yeah.
Like them shitting in a fountain again.
I remember Ryan
Clapping.
Dunn. Yeah, if someone, what happens if someone shits in a fountain?
Ooh.
Because fountains aren't,
Just-
but fountains aren't supposed to be swam in. Like if you shit in a pool, you got to empty the pool.
Yeah.
But if someone shits in a fountain just downtown, or is the city we gotta sanitize it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they would
Yeah,
have
I
to
don't
do
know.
something. You have some pissed off people in the morning. when
Yeah,
they go-
I
when
would.
they
If
go to-
I was in charge, I'd be like, we should sanitize it.
With the guy that goes to blow the leaves in the park at 6 a.m.
Oh,
finds a
yikes.
giant Sasquatch turd in the
There's gotta be
fountain.
some sort of filtration system. I feel like.
That would be absolutely fun.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I mean, if Sasquatch shit in your fucking anything,
Buy-
then it wouldn't work.
What is the biggest turd?
I think this
3 feet-
3-foot long
3 feet long.
Sasquatch
But
turd.
would
That
you?
one's got an asterisk by.
Because I assume whales.
I'm gonna say blue whale.
Yeah, but do aquatic animals shit solid? Is that a thing?
Alright, so they shit
Or is it just sort of like a big gaseous smoothie out into the world?
of all the fish I've
Doing a spit take out your ass.
what?
A bluegill's doing
No,
a spit
well,
take
no.
out its ass.
I'm trying to answer the question.
Yeah. Or is a bluegill out there and then a
From
minute
what-
later, another inch. I love that when you're sitting there and you're like, man, it's been 2 minutes and I got a poop in my ass.
Got a dookie in my anus and I ain't afraid to show it.
I knew-
Show it.
That it was only a matter of time before Zeke started singing.
I can't help it.
Well, that's
I know,
a Keyboard
that's
Keith
what I
original.
knew. A what?
That's a Keyboard Keith original.
Yeah,
I've got
I
a
could have
dookie
sworn
in
I
my
heard
anus.
Keyboard Keith happen. Why? I saw him tonight. Why do you?
You saw Keyboard Keith tonight?
Yeah, he was
Where
on a
he?
bicycle.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
he's too
back.
fast for me.
Look, he's mobile now.
Damn. I got to get
He
rollerblades.
he's on a bicycle.
I got to keep up.
He was on a bike carrying the keyboard.
That's a lot.
full
He does that all the
fucking-
time.
Yeah, he's
love
really
it.
good at it at this
He
point.
is really good at it.
I want to buy him an instrument. He has a trumpet
Oh,
or something.
Dude, are you kidding me?
his back
Dude, the next time you saw him, he would be 78 pounds. He'd be like, give me my keyboard back.
I need it.
I'm struggling.
No, you don't know, dude. He could be a fucking virtuoso.
I got Keyboard Keith. I got you a ukulele. We should turn him into a cute ukulele hipster girl, doing covers on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, but here's
It'd be expensive.
He's doing
Yeah.
Lizzo on ukulele.
why
in a
truth
cute,
hurts.
cute bedroom. All his videos we film from a girl's bedroom.
God damn. Oh shit. Bruno Scars.
Keyword Keith's just doing whatever the new Imagine Dragons is. Is that what kids like now? Imagine Dragons?
I don't know.
Imagine dragging
Yeah.
these nuts across.
Imagine Dragon.
Oh, damn. So, got him.
I can only imagine.
Dan, how long are you on tour for? Are you just forever on tour?
Bob Dylan stole the never-ending tour concept from me.
I saw you says I was gonna say something. About, it says on his thing, if I'm not performing, I'm technically asleep.
That's pretty true. Technical? It's like a pamphlet.
Like asleep in a bed, but like sometimes you might just be like asleep.
If I'm not on stage, I'm standing up in a closet.
Okay.
But there isn't enough room for me to fall over, so I'm just
what
sort
I
of like
thought. You're just standing up,
I'm just sort of like hitting the different.
You're performing an abortion bit to coat hangers, and they're like, I don't get it.
What, you're talking about Tuesday afternoon?
Not all nooses are for suicide. Sometimes they're to keep you upright in a closet.
I think I tied a couple nooses in my day.
I just really wish like you're gonna go to Zeke's house and he's gonna go to sleep and you're just gonna get up and go to the closet and stand there and breathe like you're like one of those things from I Am Legend.
Yeah, what if like, I mean, not to say Japan, but Japan they have those little pod hotels and stuff.
Yeah.
What if
I stayed in one of those before.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it cool?
You went to Japan?
No, it was in Vietnam, but
Oh,
it was
okay.
in a,
It was in North Carolina.
it was
It was in Charlotte, North Carolina.
It was at a hotel bar called The Pod.
I smoked weed out
It
the
was in
bathroom
the
that had
outskirts of
bars on it.
Philly. That'd be awesome. You get busted smoking weed in your
Poconos.
pod.
I really thought I was
And they're like, "Do you smoke weed?" And you're like, "No." There's weed coming out of your pod.
I didn't fucking love it. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I don't really like staying places with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it was a very much shared living space.
I always think hostels are cool until
Yeah.
you're there on a night where there's
So
other
what I
people.
did
And
for
you're
the-
like, never mind. You're like,
For
never
the same
mind.
price as
I
a
feel
bed
like-
in a hostel, you can get like a fucking local hotel that nobody speaks English, but it's fucking like, here, they give you some hot beer and they give you some
Yeah.
ice. You drink
Look,
the beer.
man, I feel like
That's cool.
the hostile industry should have gotten together as one and sued whoever made that movie because it is the fault of that movie that I have zero interest in going abroad and traveling and doing that shit because I know I'm going to end up liverless and I don't want to do it.
What if the option was a very safe room, but the room is a closet, and they give you some sort of harness for your elbows or for like your shoulders?
And
Okay.
you have to
So
move
you're
Dan
you're
over.
sort of suspended. So like you won't fall over. So you can go to sleep upright.
Oh, like a whenever you're recording with a microphone and it has those isolation stands so that the stands don't.
That works,
like
yeah.
wobbling.
I have one.
I'm
right- look,
picturing just like a bunch of like wires.
So I got a couple of questions.
like-
yeah.
Yeah.
And it just holds you up so then you just stand there but you can fall asleep.
I want to know how
Your
much,
legs, I guess, would be exhausted.
I want to know how much I'm being paid to experience this because I'm definitely not paying.
You wouldn't
for
do
this.
that for $17
Fuck no.
in Boston?
Fuck no. I stayed
That seems like a city that would have Boston.
in Boston. I got
I stayed in the Las Vegas Vertical Hostel.
stuck there with no money.
Yeah, the pod.
I'm so mad that
I
I'm
spent
still,
all my
like,
money on the Sphere, so I had to stay in the pod.
I'm considering.
George, you're spending your money on the Sphere? Now you're in the pod. I need to get in the black, Jerry.
Watching a U2 concert in The Pod.
That'd be cool. U2 is the most generic band to play the Sphere.
I feel like U2's the first AI band.
yeah.
They're
Find
fucking. They're not that great.
Yeah.
It's average music.
It's really funny too, because
yeah,
the more you like, when you really break down like the instruments, even like the guitar, it's so boring. And what they're Edge, but what he does is like he gets a bunch of effects on his guitar, and then he just plays like nothing. He just goes like
Yeah, he like literally do, and then the guitar goes.
But then like when you put it through the effects, it's like so it's like even literally the musicianship is boring.
It's like you're a computer scientist.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
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 You should be the guitar tech for Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, man, that would be awesome.
Because he can really play, and then with your effects, my God, it would
That would
sound
be
like
cool.
rainbows. Like,
Sound like rainbows.
You think Eddie Van
Sound
Halen
like
was good at
rainbows.
sex?
Eddie Van Halen? Ah, man.
Eddie or Alex?
So, I'll say this.
Eddie, Alex, David Lee Roth.
What time?
Kill,
What
fuck,
time?
marry.
What time of? What time of? I feel like David Lee Roth fucks always.
Somehow I want to do all three to David Lee Roth.
Eddie Van Halen.
In that order.
Yeah.
I feel like
Kill last. You want to kill him first?
I feel like Eddie Van Halen in the first half of his career could probably fuck, but then in the second
Probably.
half, I feel like he wasn't fucking.
He married
that
a young lady because he married Valerie Bertinelli, who's just like some young actress on a TV show. So it's like we don't really have guitar people now, but it's weird to like be like, I'm a rock. I'm in Slipknot and I'm dating the girl from Gossip Girl,
Hold
like
on.
or whatever the fuck.
I feel like we need to back up a little bit because you guys are talking about two different things. You asked if they were good at fucking, not if they fucked.
Oh, no,
'Cause, like
it's-
you
yeah.
you can fuck a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And be terrible.
I think that
But you are who you are, so you get laid.
I
Just
think
ask
that,
my
like,
dad.
Do you think they're good? Like they could actually like please a woman well is a different
Oh, yeah.
question.
Halen causing eruption.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Cocaine
can he
dick a
cause a
lot.
vaginal orgasm? That's the question.
It has to be vaginal.
And we ain't talking about love. We're talking about fucking. Yeah, dude. We're talking about coming with the devil, all right? I got more. Come on. Give me another album.
I want you two
Diver
to do
Down.
more.
For teacher.
For teacher.
Goddamn, fuck your teacher.
Panama.
Nailed it. Panama. Come on now.
Fuck 'em. I got nothing.
Unchained.
You really.
Oh, Jesus, you know more than I do.
Unshaved.
Spanish Fly is the name of one of the songs
that
that
really?
writes itself.
Spanish Fly, the
Spanish
classic,
guy.
the classic Bill Cosby track.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
whole track.
I know, 1968.
Yeah, it's
I
true. It's
believe.
true. That's the album it's on. It's true. It's true.
It's true. It's
If
true.
anyone wants to buy Bill Cosby albums, I have a bunch. People keep giving them to me, and I don't want them.
Well, I
but
have-
boy, howdy, do I have a
think,
bunch
I
of
think
them.
somewhere on that shelf is Bill Cosby himself.
Yeah,
His-
I was about to say,
no.
people, yeah.
Oh no.
When that happened, if you just hung out with hipsters, so many of them were like, I'm getting rid of this.
How many people do you think had Bill Cosby tattooed on them when that happened?
I had to get rid of 3. I kept one. I kept one of them because the artwork was really good.
It was
Like Bill
him.
Cosby did it.
Yeah.
It was just his likeness
No, he was a bad. I knew about that as a child.
before
somehow.
Hannibal Birth.
Yeah, actually, I did. Not to toot my horn, but my first shitty CD, there's a thing about Bill Cosby being a sexual predator on it, and it
Really?
predates Hannibal
But you have to
Birth.
play it backwards, huh?
No,
You do have to
shit.
play it backwards.
That-
No, when I was a kid, I knew nothing about him, and I liked comedy, and I was like, I'm supposed to know about this guy. And I remember like A&E or biography or something, I like the Bill Cosby hour long, whatever. And I watched it, and in that they were like, also he was accused of sexual assault by a bunch of people at Temple University, but it was all dropped. Anyways, and then I remember as like a kid being like, that's weird as shit. And it stuck out to me because I didn't know you could like drop charges.
Yeah.
So it was one of the first times as a kid I was like, oh, I guess you can like make stuff go away.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because I always was like, that guy's whack.
Do you think? How do you
crazy.
think? If
Although
Bill
that
Cosby-
joke about the price of eggs is very funny.
he's got
He had some
What's
bangers.
wrong with the second egg?
If Bill Cosby was to teach a comedy class, what do you think he would? What do you think his principles would be?
Comfortable chairs 101.
Hell!
I think the logo would be him, and then it's just a fly, and the fly's like Buenos noches. All right, I thought it was good.
dirty
Whatever.
martini. Extra hair.
What's your favorite Bill Cosby joke?
See,
Yeah,
I was
one.
just about to take the mic to say this. Nah, dude, I can't do this. Y'all are talking about my dead dad right now.
You loved Bill Cosby?
I loved Uncle Phil. I loved Bill Cosby. I
Uncle Phil
loved
didn't do anything
fucking-
wrong, though.
No, but he died and he left me.
Oh, okay.
Dude, see, all right, yeah, all of my fathers do this. Like all the people that are like famous that I look up to that are like saying the things that I think my missing father should be saying to me. Just fucking like, all right. So we had Uncle Phil. He died innocent. Like
Innocent.
nothing, but he just died. And it's
Well,
like, that
he
hurt.
tried to
We
kill
had-
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He did throw. That's true.
We cannot forget that.
Yeah.
You can't just
He did
sweep
do
that
that.
under the
Yeah.
rug. We're here.
Yeah,
to
he had a
expose
mask on, but
fucking
we
real
all-
fucking.
We all knew it was him under the mask. But then
Him
we
and
had
Kevin Nash.
we had Cosby. There was Michael Jackson was in there, but he was more like an uncle.
That'd be a weird uncle.
We
So
had
blankets your cousin.
And I don't even mean like I don't mean like a sexual
Yeah.
weird uncle. I just mean like Michael. I've never had a like cool like a uncle dancing.
no.
Like imagine you got an uncle and it's like he's dancing all the time.
I cannot.
He's got the
imagine.
coolest moves.
But like legitimately, or like he thinks he's got the coolest.
Either way.
No, he's like Michael. Like he's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's annoying to you because of how everybody else is
You're
like.
dating a girl and you're like, you got to come over for Thanksgiving. My uncle's an awesome dancer. And she's just like, what? you just got to see it.
No one likes to watch dancing.
He's a really-
so
my
that's
uncle's a really
incredible
good
that
dancer.
he's so good that like people weep like they stop what they're doing to watch him dance.
Did I move this too much?
I think you're good.
Did you move it at all?
Nah, you're fine.
You ever dance? When's the last time? Everybody say the last time you danced on 3.
Last time I
Recently,
Right now.
I dance like this, or like kind of just moving in
Yeah.
the same spot.
That's a good move.
Last time I danced was when I saw Billy Strings in New Orleans back in December.
And you
He
danced.
I
You went-
danced.
You did this one. You went.
I was all over the place. I was a dancing fool.
Yeah. You went cookies. Does anyone have any cookies?
I ate
Cookie-
mine
you just kept
before the
going,
show.
Cookies. I met his. I don't know if it was his dad. Someone from that tour's dad once
Oh,
on a
really?
beach in St. Augustine.
What did he say? He was just like, "Hey, I'm his dad."
He had a Billy Strings hat, and then I went, "Nice hat." And then he went, "You like him?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "We're playing tonight." He's like, "It's my kid's band." And I
Oh,
was
no
like,
shit.
I would go, but I'm headed out of town. So we were headed out of town. And then he's like, "Oh man, yeah, you got to go see him." And then I was like, "Oh, okay."
He's
And then-
amazing.
And then I walked away, and I was like, "I wonder if that was his dad or just some
It might have
guy.
been.
What do you
Just-
look like? White.
Just some old dude, like
Yeah.
an old guy who's like, "Oh, I'm a hippie," and by that he means he smokes weed like once a month with his son.
That
only.
sounds about right. They're from Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan's a big pothead state.
I can see
I
it.
think it is. Isn't it recreationally legal?
It's fully fully recreational.
Fully expunged.
Damn.
They're up in the Midwest. That's the state you go
Are
to
they
buy
for-
weed.
Or is there
For
anybody
years.
forgiving the people that got arrested
Oh,
before?
I have no idea. Who
Is that a
cares?
thing?
Those people are all criminals. They deserve to rot in prison. You do the crime, you do the time.
Because it was illegal at the time.
Yeah.
That's guys. Whoa, dude.
I say we find
We're living in the Matrix.
find
I say we
people who
bust
have
them out.
sworn and throw them in jail.
No,
Who?
dude.
If we have record of you swearing, curse words, you're going to the Big Pen.
And if driving without shoes,
Big Penn State. I saw Trump swear the other day. Do you ever see Trump say the swear?
Yeah.
He said "fuck" the other day.
Yeah,
On
he
like
did.
on a thing, and I was like,
was
"Whoa!"
it cool? How did it come across?
It was pretty wild. It was to me. I watched the video and I went, "Whoa!" 'Cause I don't think I've ever heard a president say "fuck."
Did he say fuck or fucking or?
He was like, "They don't know what the fuck they're doing."
Yeah.
Oh, that's like concerned dad.
Yo, it was wild, and I was like, "Damn."
He was mad because they did the bomb.
Yeah.
And then they were like, it's going to be a ceasefire. And people were like, see, we pulled our dick out and put it on the table. And everybody shut the fuck up. But see, they kept talking. After
they
that.
kept doing
like,
it.
They kept like.
He's like,
and he was like, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's like, it looked to me like they're fighting. And
Yeah.
I don't think they give a shit if your dick's on the table. And I think he was upset about that.
Nothing to
Smell
me.
this.
So he
Nothing
said
to
that.
me
not
What
poverty.
in
says
the fuck?
confidence
Why?
more than an
herbs and
adult
spices.
man saying "fuck."
What is this?
My sister always brings me
cool.
a sniffy thing from Asia. She just
Sniffy
came.
thing?
Did your sister live in Asia?
Yeah. Did you sniff it?
That did. That's nice.
Anybody else? wants
Yeah.
it?
What?
It,
So you just buy? People just walk around. They got like different ones of those in their
Yeah.
pocket.
I have another one that she got me last year. It's a different flavor. It's a little more spicy. This
That's
one's
awesome.
like more herbal.
That's mellow.
Kind of like opens up your sinus.
How long does it last?
God, as long as you want it to, baby.
the fuck is this?
That's cool. So in Asia, they're just smelling shit.
Yeah, dude. And
Man.
they be eating berries that get you high.
Yeah, I know about that.
I feel like I'm being indoctrinated.
Yeah, that's
We're
cool.
tricking you.
I also got some spicy eye drops if anybody wants some of those.
Spicy eye. Your
Yeah,
eyes
it does
too
have
fucking
spicy eye
mild.
drops, dude. It's like chichula.
Why are they spicy?
It like wakes you up. It's like a bump for your eyeballs.
Holy shit, that sounds
It's like
wild.
mentholated. I get them from Japan, on eBay. I can't read anything, but these are. It says 8 on the box, which is the most cool.
most spicy.
Those things fucking hurt, dude. Like, if you are sleepy, drop one of those in each eye. You will be waking the fuck up, dude.
You
It's
should do those
like-
before you go on stage
I
and
do.
scare everybody.
Dude, your eyes are so
That's
bright.
wild.
They're like the Iron Giant.
I use these things like 3 times a day.
I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be back.
All right, go pee.
Did you sniff it, Ryan?
Yeah, Ryan, take a big whiff.
How do you feel? You're white now.
I think it's too late for that.
Too late for what? Can't. Too late for what?
Oh, what? That shit made me black out. What are we talking about?
Big booty bitches talking about big booty.
What the fuck?
Avant-garde, dude.
Yeah, that part just happened. I saw myself doing the bird.
Kookaburra.
Now until he comes back.
Okay.
Go scoot back over there.
All right, I'm gonna
Fuck
pee
yeah.
after him.
That way there's not a lot of dead air.
Yeah, we're just gonna like.
We gotta play musical chairs.
rotate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everybody move for the last 20
What we
minutes.
just do tonight, guys? What?
The Crescent Theater with Louis J. Gomez.
Roll
Yeah,
Tide,
man.
can you see the shirt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Comedy
Comedy
Mobile.
Mobile. I got this yesterday. Fucking
Ooh.
Land Shark Promotions downtown. They rushed it for me. Let's go. I wish I had a cool hat.
He'll get a cool hat. We'll get him a hat.
Somebody get this man a hat.
Do you think they could help me do a second run of my Free Ryan shirts?
Yeah,
on a
dude.
Mugshot?
Do it.
I kind of want to do that.
Oh, here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go pee pee.
I want you and Ryan to share the mic like you're in the Beatles sharing.
Oh,
No, I was trying to convince. There were these 3 guys I was talking to outside the show, and one of them expressed interest in doing open mic, and I was like, "Dude, y'all got to do open mic as one,
As a
like all
trio.
3 of them, at like one spot." Like,
Yeah,
I've never seen
doing jokes
them
in
do
harmony.
that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool if it's like they all, like, you get 2 words, but they do it, like, seamlessly, like, back and forth
Yeah,
until they
That would be
finish the whole
awesome.
joke.
or they just do like short skits or something involving the 3 of them in one mic or something. I don't know. Like just shit I haven't seen at open mic
they
before.
just all balance on each other.
Yeah.
Wait, P Diddy is free? Is this real?
Are you fucking serious?
I don't know. It was it was on Facebook from like a non necessarily true.
Yeah, because I
source.
know the trial wrapped up.
Nah, there's no like no. That was just some dumb person.
Okay, that's been happening a lot recently. You know, a coworker of ours came up to me and was talking about how Trump was making it to where you didn't need driver's license anymore. And he was like, "Oh, he's trying to sign that. Can you believe it? That'd be crazy." And I was like, "Are you sure?"
Trump's gonna make it so you don't have to have gay sex with your neighbor anymore.
Dude, all you have to do is
That's
type.
what my neighbor told me.
All you have to
you know what?
You gotta type that sentence into like a photo editor and just put a picture on it and post that shit on Facebook, and people are gonna be like, "Did you see it?
Yeah.
I saw it on Facebook. Did you see it? It's crazy."
I saw it on Facebook.
I don't know if that's real.
I saw it in that
Homie.
film, The Social Network.
Yeah,
You ever see The Social Network?
I've seen The Social Network.
Thank you,
That movie is great.
Carson. Did I?
Yo, you ever smoke weed and watch The Social Network?
Yeah, dude, I do it every day.
It's crazy. It's like, what even is the internet?
Did you have 3 of those?
No, that would be my second one.
I'm missing another. Somebody's been stealing. There's a caper afoot, stealing
Okay.
Crescent 9s.
Oh, I've not stolen your
I
Crescent
didn't.
9.
I didn't think it was you.
I've been stealing
I could go get more out
your
of the
Four
car.
Locos.
That is
But
my
that's
Go get more out of the car. and give you the microphone back for a little bit?
That's my number 2.
I've been
Anybody want more of that?
stealing
Arson?
your old Four Locos and replacing them with current Four Locos.
Yeah, because he's a good guy. He's
20,
basically been
25
changing your oil. So
I've been replacing your 2010 era Four
It's starting
Locos
to fucking
with current
coagulate.
FDA approved Four
yeah,
Locos.
it's
yeah.
the 93
It was getting
button on
gunked
the
up.
gas.
Yeah, the engine nut.
You were getting too amped up on them.
You're getting supreme Four Locos.
We used to beer bong a Four Loco and start the night, and then you have one in your hand, and
Zeke
that was
is
all
gonna
you needed all
BRB
night
again.
to get blackout
Yeah,
drunk for a whole night.
we used to play Four Loco beer pong.
Yeah.
And that was like, dude, by the end of one game, you're like, I am like pretty fucked up.
Yeah. No, that's like, I mean, I don't know. I assume I'm dumber than I should be, and I assume a lot of it has to do with that.
I wonder how much of that camera shot was just me looking at Zeke, just destroying this camera shot.
No,
yeah.
it was a good look.
Yeah, we'll make it work. I can work with 2 different angles.
That's another thing I was gonna say. I pray for whoever has to edit this
Yeah, it's
later.
It's,
Yeah.
it'll be fine. I'll work on it tonight.
Who's editing this?
Me.
Who's the most famous person from Mobile?
Most famous person from Mobile has
Killer
to be
Bees?
Hank Aaron.
Oh,
Hank,
like,
who's editing
just-
this? Hank Aaron?
Wait, most famous just in general?
No, there's got to be someone newer than Hank Aaron. I mean, he is probably most famous, but like
Newer.
a newer person. Do you not have anybody?
I think that's
Jimmy
it,
Buffett?
man.
Ricky Smiley.
Who's Ricky? Tavis Smiley?
He's a comedian. No, Ricky Smiley.
Comedian.
The Ricky Smiley Show?
The guy that
Yeah.
invented the
He's a comedian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The guy that invented the Super Soaker. He's from
Oh,
Mobile.
yeah.
Ricky Smiley invented the Super
No.
Soaker?
That would be the perfect name for a man to invent such a
We're here
joyful
on the
toy.
Ricky Smiley radio show, and we're going to spray down our guests. That's cool. The Super Soakers from Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. You got
There's a-
that. You got the fucking.
We got Jimmy Buffett.
the Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Jimmy Buffett.
Crichton
Did
Leprechaun.
you know Josephine had never seen the Leprechaun thing?
She didn't know anything about
I've
the
been
Crichton
to
Leprechaun.
that place multiple times.
Me
That's
too.
crazy. That's a bummer, man. You got to go there. In Alabama, you can go to the Leprechaun thing, and then you can go up to Huntsville, and you can go see the Bed Intruder apartment. You can go see
Yeah.
whole little tour. You can go.
Yeah, the bed
I forgot
intruder. I
about
forgot
that.
about that video too.
Hide your
Hide your
kids
kids,
and hide your wife.
wife.
Because I want to know where the gold is at.
Must have been a crackhead.
Could be crackhead. No, that tree. It's funny to go see that tree in real life and like look at that area because you're like, yeah, this seems like a community where someone could just go, there's a thing in the tree, and everyone would
Dude.
come out and be like, what do you mean?
The guy the next day was like, "This is an ancient leprechaun flute."
That was awesome.
Bro, when I saw, because the whole time I'm like, is this real? Like, is this, when
Do
he
they
came out,
think
I
it's
was
real?
like, this is the most elaborate joke ever.
Yeah.
And the fact that no one's come. All right, so who, has anyone talked to or like, tried to find the where to go at guy with the hat on,
Yeah.
like because I feel like that dude.
No,
could-
he's just the guy that says, everybody's seen the
Right,
leprechaun say, yeah.
yeah, that
But where
guy.
the gold guy at is the dude with the
Isn't that
black
a
shades
lady?
and the dreads at the end.
no,
Isn't the late?
He's like, we gonna
I
uproot
want to know
this
where
tree.
the gold at.
No, it was a guy.
Oh, okay.
So what I want to know is like, it doesn't make any sense to me that the guy that's like pretty much the most memed out, other than the drawing itself, is the guy going, everybody seen Leprechaun say yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if this was real, that guy would have some sort of fame after this.
They do, like, if you go over there is like a little gift shop that has like shirts and shit, but it's so small, and like compared to other places, it's like they're leaving money on the table.
This must not have been.
It's exactly what you're
there
saying.
when I
That guy
went.
should have a little shop where he's like, get your photo with the, have you seen the
Yeah.
leprechaun say
and
yeah,
he still
guy.
got the hat. And
Exactly,
The shirt.
yeah,
Like, come
yeah.
on, man. Like, but that's what has me thinking. Like, there's no way this is real.
Yeah.
'Cause
No, but I
if it
think in that
was-
neighborhood they got like graffiti of that little thing, the like drawing.
Oh,
and you
you
can get like
got
a shirt
to.
of it.
I wish I could have been there that night to look and see what the fuck they're looking at. And I love how they're like, but see, when you get close to it, it just disappears.
Yeah, because it's interdimensional. It's interdimensional.
How do you feel about the Leprechaun, Zeke?
Zeke, have you ever seen the Leprechaun, the Mobile Leprechaun?
Would you say yeah if he asked? have you seen the Leprechaun? Say yeah.
This is a lot of pressure. I feel like the correct answer is yeah, but also I don't want to fucking give you guys what you're asking for.
Do you think it's real?
Do I think it's real?
Or do you think all those people were doing a neighborhood prank on the news?
Brackett introduces Thomas Finley as the Crichton Leprechaun. He brings him up on stage.
You know what I mean? Like, do you think that neighborhood was like, hey, let's trick News 7?
That could. I mean, I haven't thought about it, but why the fuck not? I mean,
Because what the fuck else is going on?
yeah, that's.
What the fuck are
Yeah.
they doing otherwise?
Yeah, I mean that's fucking funny. I don't know what I thought. I mean, I didn't think of it as a performance, but like I was also like, I mean, the dude that was like, "This is my leprechaun flute," but that's fucking 100% like that dude is fucking like he just walked in. Like,
So you
Yeah,
think? So you
he's
think that
fucking with
leprechaun
them.
flute? He had that before the news thing.
Yeah, I think
You don't
he's
think he
fucking
made
with
it quickly
everybody.
off camera?
wasn't it a PVC pipe or something?
Yeah, it was just like some scaffolding shit or something.
Oh, I don't.
No, I'll take
No, but fucking the dude at the end, the where the gold at guy, I want to know where the gold at. So they made that whole song that they would play on the radio. Remember, there was a whole rap song out
It
of
could have
the-
been WWE wrestler Hornswoggle.
This is true.
Do you remember the hide your kids, hide your wife thing?
We brought that. Yeah, that's in Alabama too.
That is in Alabama.
Huntsville. You can go, Zeke. You want to go? We'll go see. You drive home with me on
Yeah,
Thursday,
Hell
and
yeah.
then get on a bus, and
All
then
right,
you
dude,
come
fuck
back
yeah.
here.
Are you hitting the ferry after?
No, I want to. I
Damn.
took a different ferry the other day, but it was like 5 minutes. And I got out of my car to look around, and I could tell everyone else on the ferry was like, why is this guy looking around? We're like almost there. And then we like instantly got there, and I was like, all right, never mind.
So we spoiled your
No,
ferry.
that ferry, the ferry that goes across the Bay of Mobile or whatever the fuck, is awesome.
I like the Bay of Mobile.
Bay of what is just Mobile?
It's like the Bay of Pigs.
The Bay of Pigs.
The ferry in Pensacola is also badass. If you haven't
That's
taken that.
is it that this one? The ferry.
Is that the same one?
No.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think the one in Dolphin Island just goes to Fort Morgan and back.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, the one in Pensacola.
I've never
It's
done
long.
the Pensacola.
Where's the
It's
Pensacola one go to?
It goes to a fort. I can't remember
Cuba?
which one. It's the fort where they held Geronimo captive.
And your car goes with you?
No, you just get on it. I can't remember.
That ain't a ferry. That's a boat.
Well, you take another one back.
Pal, that's a boat.
Whatever, dude.
You just talking
That's
about
the name
boat.
of the episode. Fuck that.
Carson's like, I took a ferry the other day.
Nah,
My girlfriend
dude.
and I in a kayak. It's
No,
like,
man.
motherfucker.
No, bro. It was.
Yeah.
I don't.
We took a
hold on.
duck paddle
Okay,
boat.
bro. It was. Nah, man. I feel like there was cars on there.
You think there were cars on there?
I'm pretty sure there was
Wait.
cars on there.
Hold up. We gotta address this.
What up?
So after Zeke got done accusing everybody of being a thief, he fucking found it. You misplaced it. That's what
Why'd you say that like Terrence Howard? Like, you fucking found it.
Zeke was doing Terrence Howard math.
I was telling Carson earlier, if anyone who's seen Traffic, that fucking crazy ass Oscar bait movie that came out a while ago, Terrence Howard is like getting harassed by the police, and there's a scene where he finally like has a gun on a cop, and the cop's like, put the gun down, get on your knees. And he like through tears is like, no, you get on your knees, you suck my dick while you down there. And I love that scene so much. And now Carson's making fun of me because of it.
Terrence Howard's wild.
Yeah, he's a crazy person.
He is wild. I don't know, man. Maybe he's on to something.
That math thing, people make fun of it. That's like you should be able to propose new math concepts.
He did.
You know what I mean?
You definitely should. I mean, that.
And especially if you're a celebrity.
Isn't that what just like?
Especially if
You
you're
need
a
to play that shit
celebrity.
on PBS, dude.
Yeah. No, but
I
like
took the microphone and said something.
it's
my PBS
boring.
plug.
Nah.
people act like that's like whack and played out, but it's not like Anne Hathaway's like 7 + 7 is 12. It's like you know at least at least Ron Howard's doing new stuff or whatever.
No.
Is that what it was? Ron
he already
Howard?
solved the Da Vinci Code.
Ron Howard. Math.
Dude, Neil deGrasse Tyson had to send Terrence Howard a letter
Did he?
that was like, Yo, man, because he was sending him his work,
Yeah,
like research or whatever.
He just sent him a copy of Iron Man that he wanted signed.
Flat
Look,
earthers.
man.
Look, flat earthers believe that Neil deGrasse Tyson is a CIA plant to keep people convinced that the universe works the way that's a lie.
Yeah,
Flat
but that's
earthers
true
believe
even if you're
that
not
the
a flat
Earth is
earther.
flat. Like, can we start there?
I don't know. I saw some documentary.
They believe a lot of
Neil
crazy
deGrasse
shit.
Tyson is a CIA plant to convince us that old black guys aren't cool.
Art's cool.
Aren't cool.
Neil deGrasse Tyson is cool as fuck.
But not as cool as he should be. You know what I mean?
I think he has a
Picture Neil deGrasse Tyson at just a
true.
mall, and he knows that much about science.
He's got very substitute teacher like.
Yeah.
He does. He talks with like the tongue in the middle of the lips. You know what I'm talking
Where's our
about?
logo?
No, he's a cool guy.
That's
I actually
the
know
Matrix.
nothing about him. Oh, that is a nice logo. The
Yeah.
Matrix.
Yeah.
Midtown Malfunction was the Matrix. They go Malfunction.
Glitch in the.
We should edit. That's an awesome movie, Glitch in the Matrix. We should edit into the Matrix, just all the four of us, and we're at computers, and we're just going, "Oh no, he's onto it." And then like another scene where we're like, everything's going as perfect, and we just make it's like work.
And then whenever you reverse, you can't find that other scene.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, what happened? Where'd it go?
Where are those four guys who run the Matrix?
It's us, yeah, dude. We're just riffing, and everything we riff is just.
It cuts
we're
to
riffing
us,
the
and we're
cities.
just like, now Neo can fly, and then we type some shit on a keyboard,
I
and
like
then
it.
it cuts to Neo flying.
Yeah, and then Rage Against the Machine starts playing for the credits.
But like a flamingo version.
Yeah.
The
Flamenco?
version.
Flamenco.
No, a flamingo version.
Yeah, no, I meant like the birds.
Bunch of backwards legged fucking birds.
Yeah, just making noise.
They truly won't do what you told. You told them to have their legs go a certain way, and they said no way.
That's the
They
Matrix.
said, "Fuck you! I won't do what you told me."
God damn it! All right, hand that mic back to Ryan Adams because I think that's the podcast. Everybody,
Y'all, I'm so fucking.
Are we starting?
that's so funny.
Oh my god.
Ryan Adams, do you know the like white country guy Ryan Adams
He's very
Not-
aware. That's why it goes by Ryan. Oh, I'll let him say
or
it.
Ryan Diaz? Oh yeah, you're Ryan Diaz.
I'm glad
right?
Zeke is allowing me to speak right now. Thank you so
It's
much.
okay.
Zeke.
Totally. Anytime.
Thank you. But nah. What sucks is for those that don't know, there's a much more famous person than me named Ryan Adams. And he keeps doing shit that pisses me off because we share a Google search, right? Like when he types in his name, he's typing in my name too. So when he releases a Taylor Swift cover album and puts my name on it, I
He's
have
like,
an
I'm
issue.
not opening for Louis J. Gomez.
Right.
He
Like,
calls up his manager.
No,
He's
like,
pissed.
dude,
He's like, who okayed this?
you know how Facebook has like little like AI suggestions on shit
Yeah.
like now, dude. So I guess my aunt clicked on one. My aunt's old, but
Hell yeah.
I
That's
posted,
longevity. She
Yeah,
did. She made it.
look,
Hell
man,
yeah. She
That's
up
one
there.
way to look at it. But
She's down here. She's not up there yet.
It's true. She's still here in purgatory with the heathens. She's not an eternal peace at heaven because who would want that? But anyway, fucking.
You should do hospice work.
I'll be like the cat that they have in there that comes in your room when you're about to die. So like,
Assisted suicide nurse.
Look at this old
No.
man holding on like an idiot as if he doesn't know he's about to go to Abraham's bosom.
dude, like, yeah, we were talking about like at work. We were talking about how assisted suicide is illegal, and like, because we were like, of course it's illegal to kill yourself, but like, you can't like assisted suicide. Like, I'd love to assist, you know, like, yeah.
Not only that,
Like, they're
but if
gonna
you go
punish-
to prison, because like Jeffrey Epstein, they're like, he didn't kill himself because he was on suicide watch. Because he was so bad that when he went to prison, not only were they like, we're locking you up, but we're taking away your right to commit suicide.
If
They didn't even let him. His
do
lawyer was like, if we give him 6 months good behavior, can we maybe?
you get in
He
trouble?
can get some aspirin. He can get like a long necktie.
Do you get in trouble for a
He's like, this
suicide?
is inhumane. My client should be able to kill himself.
Look at the charges.
This is crazy. Why can't he kill himself?
And then somehow we magically did it anyway.
We have a character witness coming here. It's like some lady who knew Jeffrey Epstein. He's like, he's a good guy. He should be able to kill himself.
Jesus Christ.
They should let him.
Do you get in trouble for attempted suicide? Is that against the law?
You do, but it's one of those legal things where I think they're like, because
You've
otherwise,
suffered enough.
otherwise a cop would like, I mean, hypothetically, if a dude was like going to jump off a bridge and then a cop like tackled that guy,
Yeah, saved his
it's
life.
like, well, what's the cop doing? Like, if suicide wasn't illegal, he's just tackling some guy. So I feel like it's one of those things they had to make illegal so they could be like,
okay, well that
no, we had the right to break into your car window.
Attempted
and you were
suicide is
asphyxiating
illegal.
inside him.
Yeah, because also it wouldn't make sense because then it would only be illegal if you succeeded to kill yourself and you already have the fucking death penalty.
That would suck, man. You die, and then on your tombstone, they're like, also, he's guilty. Yeah.
Like your erotic
guess.
corpse is like in the defense, like
Yeah.
at the trial. Like no,
If it was illegal, it'd probably go up because people love committing crimes. All these kids who are like, I used to like smoking weed because it made me a rebel, and now it's legal.
That your family had to pay now like $10,000, $10,000 because your fucking
Oh, that would be
dickhead
wild.
son killed himself.
That would be a fascinating thing. Like, yeah, that might truly actually curb it. Zeke, you might be onto something.
like, son, I cannot afford for you to be emo.
Yeah.
Like,
The parenting would get a lot more helicopter.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody's playing outside anymore.
Well, they say people don't like think about that like during it or like the whole thing. Like that, a lot of people like attempt suicide or whatever. They're like,
But if
oh,
it's like beat into you.
I was about
like,
to say,
yeah, like,
but if you like literally,
you kill yourself, I'll rip you apart and make sure everybody knows how much I hate
oh man, how many shitbag kids though would be like, fuck you, mom and dad.
you. Right. And that was my other thought. I was like, dude, I'm going to stick with the fucking daughter.
Yeah. Enjoy that 10 grand check,
That's why I
dumbass.
get pizza on Fridays, bitch.
All right, guys. We're going to end this podcast. It's time. My podcast. We got the podcast. We've been in the pod all night
We've
talking
been in the
about
pod.
and we're on the pod, and
We've got a cat here.
we're gonna pee in the pod.
Give it up to our guest, Louis J. Gomez.
You know, who's Jay?
Pleasure to be here.
Doggies.
We're gonna cut in Louis J. Gomez.
But
He wore
my name is
Right
Carson
here.
Taylor.
I'm Ryan Adams.
What's your name over there, sir?
My name is Zeke Buckhaults.
Some people know him as Fried Chicken Sandwich.
Is that real?
I've called him that.
Oh, okay.
We did before a show one time. Like they were like, I don't remember what happened. I was like, I'm gonna make up everyone's names.
Yeah.
And so I called Philip something. Phil. It was like Philashapa Cookie.
Oh.
And then he was Fried Chicken Sandwich.
Fried chicken sandwich.
And then we have Frankenstein, but he's always been Frankenstein.
Frank N. Stein.
Yeah, two guys.
What are
Really?
you
Join.
armpit
That would be
for?
cool.
They play double bass.
One. Frank N. Stein.
Frankenstein.
That would be a cool duo. Frank N. Stein. It's a Jewish guy and an old guy.
Yeah.
Frank N. Stein.
Well, Dan Alten. Thanks for doing the podcast.
I like how the podcast ends with us chatting and them chatting over time.
We gotta get out
You
of
weren't
here.
chatting into the microphone.
No, it's like the start of like a Weezer song or something.
Ooh, this is the end of the podcast. Peace.
Islands in the stream.